Suppose you find this situation. You're walking along and you find a field of old lava, basalt. And you look around and you start finding some chips. White on the top usually. Turn the chips over, they're yellow on the bottom, or they look kind of like this. Opal. Now what do you do? My golly, they just seem to be everywhere. So, here's what you do. You take and you will start walking the field from side to side. And you find the edges. You're finding some opal over here. You're finding some opal over here. You're not finding it way over there. So you just start crisscrossing back across the field. And you're looking for bigger and bigger pieces as you go up. Was over there. Now I've come over here. I'm on the other side of the deposit. And I've got a pump sprayer here that I kind of spray the ground along as they come. There's just a couple of pieces. And you see them. What you'll commonly see is you'll see this white crust. You'll see this white crust. And you flip it over. See, and there's the opal. Right there. So this is our float opal. And very satisfying to know that you can just walk out on a field and start finding things, whether it's opals, gold, whatever it is. And I'll spray these couple of pieces here, just lay in here like they. Oh, there's another one here. See how they show up when you spray them? That water helps a lot. See, there's another lovely piece. That water helps a lot. See, and there's another piece right there. We'll just pick all that up. Let's see what this one looks like. Now let me spray that with water. Look at that. See how beautiful that is? It's got a little itty bitty streak of fire running through it on that end right there. Not much. We go up, we're going to pay a lot of attention to these reef areas and see if we don't get real big chunks. And that might have been a waterfall in olden times. See that? Or spring boil. That's a possibility too. And then when we get to where we run out of opal, we're going to start digging a trench. And we're going to run that across. Okay, because your opal lines are coming down. So at some point, we'll run into it. And that's where your real choice pieces are going to come from. A little piece, but it's rough. Now I learned this method. Oh, there's a nice piece. Must be getting very close to the source. Hold that up to the light there. Common opal, it doesn't have the, but it'll cut a beautiful stone. Now, I'm not trying to start an opal run here, but toss them in the bucket. I learned this method from Doyle Boyington. He's a gem cutter out of Washington, and been doing this for many years. Now, just coming out and checking the basalt or the lava field for opal on a hillside is a whole lot easier than climbing that mountain you saw and finding gold 6, and you don't risk your life doing it either, so I much prefer his method to my home baked one, although that certainly worked too. Look at that, there's a little, is that a piece of opal? No, that's a piece of little red dot on the rock. After a while you just start seeing them everywhere. And we'll continue on up the hill. Hopefully what I'm showing you here with Doyle's method is that just with a knowledge of that opal exists in these basalt rocks or lava rock, that you can, as long as you don't lose that 1872 mining law. That's what allows you out here on public land even to ride a bicycle. So you got to defend that, even if you don't like some of the parts of it. Corporations, if you ever stop them from coming out, you stop yourself, so be careful. But that allows you on these public lands to pick this up. Jewelry grade opal. Now I believe I showed you some black opal I'd picked up too, but that had precious opal, had the fire in it. And those are those little sparkly things that go all over. And that's high dollar stuff. I've seen a thumb as big as my thumb here for 80,000 bucks. And it's out here too. Now I've kind of noticed something. Wherever you find these trees, you kind of want to work the tree line pretty heavy, because the opal being actually lighter than the soil, it tends to stop it. And I don't know if you piece right there. Let's see. Got this piece right here. There's a piece of land right there. Rough. Getting close to the, there's a couple of pieces right there. Yeah. One up there, just all over. The trees are stopping them, and it's kind of hard to see them in that grass, but it's worth working. Now all that finding of the opal up this line and up this line has pointed to, like an arrow, right to this spot. I found the last place I was finding the big opal, and we've just moved up and started digging a trench across. And I'm going to dig a trench right across this little reef line, just like we're tracing gold underwater. Gems, you do the same way. You just keep following your boundaries of it to the source. When you don't find it, you move up about 20 feet or so, and you start just test there. Now opal runs up and down a hill, just like that, up and down. So if we dig a trench, we'll eventually come across it. And look here, here's the reward. Over here we have just flowing right between the rocks. See that? I can't tell you what a pleasure it's been to show you how to find opals on your public lands out here. The 1872 mining law is what protects your right to be on the public lands, to prospect, or to be out here riding a bicycle. There are some elements in the Congress and the Senate that are working to take away the 1872 mining law, and with it, your ability to ever get out of whatever economic class you're in. You'll always be under someone's thumb. Protect that law. Ruthlessly boot out the people who are trying to change it, and hopefully they'll be held up as an example for others. Good luck, and I'll see you on the next Finding Gold.